makes a good point. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And for the Mavericks, Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Pass to Finney-Smith. The rebound by Bridges.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Outside Booker. And the 3 off target.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And Doncic hammers it home.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Now here's Paul. Booker for 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Doncic outside. Tries again. Back to Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. 4 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. That one drops for him.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there. Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. And he struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Paul. Out to Bridges. There's the triple. Suns keep it alive. Jacks up a 3. Connects from downtown.
And I like how Paul constantly looks to set up his guy. Knows how to orchestrate the offense with his passing.
Clark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy, B.A. The question has been, can he stay healthy? And that's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
Doncic's shot is good. The Suns have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Paul passes to Crowder. Now Booker.
2 minutes
Takes the 3. And the Suns get another 3.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hardaway. Out to the right wing. Porzingis against Crowder. Puts up the 8-footer. Porzingis misses. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Outside Paul. To the inside. Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Paul against Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Doncic. The D's right on him. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Ayton controls the rebound and the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Off the mark there with a 3. The Suns leading. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Paul for 3. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shoots over Bridges. Phoenix grabs the miss. Now here's Paul. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Phoenix Suns. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Now Powell. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Booker. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great sendback.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Outside Booker, the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
3 points.
Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Right side Porzingis. Plenty of space. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Looking smooth with that mid-range J. Kristaps Porzingis, not just a three-point bomber. He's got mid-range game, too.
Paul against Doncic. Outside Booker. Pass to Crowder to the middle. Outside for Booker. And the Suns get another 3. All right, Clark, in your heyday, you were a real force on the glass. What impresses you about today's rebounding experts?
Well, the rebounding piece of the game has not changed. It's all about timing, positioning, and desire to retrieve the ball. And I had that, and rebounding is universal and timeless. If you can rebound at the highest level in college, then typically you're a good rebounder in the pros. And if you rebound in the pros in the 50s or 60s, you'd be able to rebound in the pros in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. So that part of my game, I know, without any doubt, would still transfer today.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Powell with it, now guarded by Ayton. Kicks it to Doncic. And And the layup is good. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Paul against Brunson. Now here's Kleba. Over Crowder. Here's Brown. Goes back up. Doesn't go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. 1:09 left in the second. Down low. Booker shakes him. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kaminsky comes in for Crowder. Johnson, he's checked in for Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Pass to Brown. It's Brown on the wing. Dallas again missing. Phoenix has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Outside Johnson. Back to Kaminsky. Brunson against Payne. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Suns lead by 11.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul of the game. Puts it up off the inbound. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist by Brown.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
Outside Booker. Not going to go that time. Brown with some nice D. So we conclude the first half. Suns ahead, up 9. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of 1, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. And that does it for our.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Jalen Brunson. Moses Brown is out there with Maxi Kleba. Then it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Brown in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Brunson. Booker with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. And that's helped them stake this lead.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Kleba. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And here's Payne outside. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Shot clock at 6. Driving inside. Can't hit from in close. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Booker against Brunson. Brown with the block. They get it back. Here's Payne. They get the rebound. Here's Bullock. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And an intentional foul right there. Shamet, he's checked in for the Suns. To the paint.
For the Suns, Landry Shamet.
And there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Payne on the bounce. Blocked.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Bullock. Good.
There it is. The first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
The Suns leading. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Shamet. Outside Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Brunson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the 2nd round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
Payne against Brunson. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Pass to Bullock. Out to Kleba. Outside Brunson. Here's Bullock. Back to Brunson. The 3. Rebounded by Payne. And 2 national titles in Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the 2nd round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Payne drives, and that one good. Payne's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Pass to Brown. Outside, Brown. Here's Bullock, defended by Payne. Count the basket. Bullock's got 4 points this quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Shamet. Launches the 3. Called in by Brown. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
His 4th personal foul. 14 foul.
The first free throw is good. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Brown. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Kleba. Finney Smith checked in for Brown. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Brunson. Payne against Doncic. The shot by Payne, no good.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Finney Smith's shot is off.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's Shamet. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
His third personal foul.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. Kicks it out to Hardaway. There's the three. That shot, no good. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their play has earned them a... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Landry Shamet is out there with Chris Paul, and it's Bridges in at the three. Ayton finds Crowder. Another shot. Ayton with a bucket inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Doncic with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Pass to Powell. Outside Hardaway. Powell left side. Now Doncic. From the arc. The rebound by Shamet.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Bridges against Powell. Fires from 14. Off the left rim and out.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. You may be a little overeager.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Booker, he's checked in for the Suns.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Doncic against Paul. Outside Booker. Crowder outside, from outside the arc. Hardaway grabs the board. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Powell. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Powell. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Paul against Doncic. They get it back. Crowder. Bridges outside. Doncic against Paul. Paul draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Porzingis.
Well, you know, guys, you know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, he makes them a lot more dangerous.
Ball against Doncic. Right side, Paul. Pass to Ayton. Tipped. Hardaway against Booker. Hardaway, the pass to Powell. Now here's Finney-Smith. Not a lot of room. Here's Porzingis. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And now it's just a 2-point Phoenix lead.
That's exactly why they turned to Porzingis here, guys. They trust him to step up in big moments.
Pass to Booker. 1:49 left to play in the fourth. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And Powell unafraid to take big shots, fully confident in his ability to knock them down.
Paul passes to Booker. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. The three sinks it from distance. Booker's got 21 points in the game.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
Hardaway on the wing. Back to Doncic. Second chance effort. Hardaway, the pass to Powell. Back to Hardaway. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
Yeah, he's got a great motor, Hardaway Jr. He does not need to be pushed to step up in big moments. He relishes.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Ball passes to Booker. Clock at 6. Over Finney-Smith. There's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Hardaway to tie it up. Offensive board. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's now just a 1-point Phoenix lead.
But you know what, guys? You want the ball in Porzingis' hands in clutch moments. Why? He's an impact player.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Shooting for Phoenix, Chris Paul.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game.
Calm under pressure. At every point here means a lot.
Doncic with it. Shoots over Paul. Up again.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And Dallas calls time here. All right, guys, what's your take?
And there's not enough time to catch and shoot, so they'll have to tip it in off the inbound pass.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Devin Booker.
Yeah, he's been their go-to guy for them on the offensive end. And, hey, you cannot fault that logic. It was like their game plan was simply get him the ball, give him some space, and let him operate and make the decisions.
So a close game sees Phoenix take.
there for him, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for the Mavericks, Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
The Nuggets on offense. Now Gordon. He kicks to Porter. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. And stolen by Barton.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Doncic against Murray. Barton kicks to Gordon. Doncic with the steal. And foul on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. I'm surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Murray, the kind of player that's earned the trust of his teammates to take that kind of shot.
And there's a swagger to Murray's play, especially in big moments.
Well, you think about his performance in the bubble when he was in Orlando, just propelling Denver through those series with otherworldly plays and just making shot after shot in the biggest moments. They'll shoot you into a game. Sometimes they'll shoot you out of it, but he's going to come at you every night. So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Pass to Barton. Outside, Porter. It's Barton on the wing. Inside, Porzingis with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Hardaway passes to Finney Smith. Hardaway against Barton. Over in the corner, Doncic. Drops in the tray. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Dallas.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Here's Powell. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
Jokic finds Murray. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. That shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. The three for Doncic. Offensive rebound. The shot missing. The Nuggets trail by 5. Murray outside. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Jokic. It's the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
I like when Jokic uses his size down there on the inside. He gets the ball to a good spot, and then he goes to work.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
It's Barton on the wing. Back to Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the right block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Doncic against Murray. Lets the three fly. And it's Luka Doncic with the three. Doncic has got a couple of threes now in the first for Dallas. Murray scanning the floor. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, there's a little bit of Murray's handle on display. The D looked totally confused as to what to do there.
Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Finney Smith, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney Smith. To the inside. And stolen by Bull. Murray against Porzingis. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Jokic with it, out guarded by Porzingis. Jokic passes to Bull. Murray with it. Clock at 6. Jokic inside. Powell's there. Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill, as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Doncic looking it over. Shoots the three. And they'll get another chance. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Murray. And no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
Well, it's the range that Jamal Murray has that's really impressive.
And stolen by Bull. Porzingis against Barton. The pass to Murray. To the middle, trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. And at the time, Murray's 20 points per game were the most ever by a Kentucky freshman.
How about that? And then he comes into the league and shows you that he's got the kind of confidence where he's going to take a shot off the dribble, get around the pick, read a defender going underneath, and just start to pile up points in a hurry. And some of those have come at some of the biggest moments in the playoffs.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Murray, the pass to Bull. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And stolen by Bull. Jokic finds Murray. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Jokic with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Barton. Fouled in the act of shooting. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. That gives them the lead. Morris has got the lead up to 2 now for Denver.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Runs in the pass to Bull. And that one hits back iron.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Rivers, and finished off by Rivers.
Aggressive move off the dribble. You could see the confidence growing right now for Austin Rivers.
Pass to Brown. They need this one. Morris with the rebound. Rivers in the corner. Fires the 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Brunson against Rivers. To Brunson. Dallas moving it around. It's stolen by Morris. And Maxi Kleba is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Aaron Gordon is checking in for Denver. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Mavericks trail by 7. Brunson with it. No points in the game yet for him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Dallas, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Morris passes to Gordon. And the shot is good.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
And we've reached halftime in this one.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They only had a couple rough stretches. And that's a wrap.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Nuggets leading by 7. So on the floor for Denver. Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. Then it's Aaron Gordon. It's Najee in at center. A putback. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. Morris outside. Shot clock at 5. Rivers gets a wide open look. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And here is Morris. Now here's Rivers to the wing right side. Dozier passes to Morris. Kicks it out to Gordon. There's the three. Hits it from three-point range. Gordon's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets.
And Gordon understands the importance of stretching the floor, and he remains a capable three-point shooter.
Pass to Brown. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate. And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics, but at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bullock dishes to Brown. Whistle blows, and that's going to be a travel.
Nuggets ball.
Denver leading by 9. Morris looking over the floor. Plays it up and banks it in. Greg, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
Brunson against Morris. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 7 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Morris outside. And it's blocked by Brown. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Brown. Clock at 4. Gordon kicks to Rivers. Gordon trying to break loose. Rivers can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 9. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Bullock. He's guarded closely.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Brown outside. 5 on the clock. And they double up Brown. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Gordon up on top. Stolen by Bullock. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Morris. Passes to Brown. Now here's Bullock. Covered by Morris. Bullock passes to Kleba. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And Dallas going with the whole new group out there.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
Denver leading by 9. Morris outside. And the pass to Dozier. Kicks it to Rivers. And the layup is good. Rivers has got 7 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Morris against Doncic. On the wing, Doncic. House controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Morris kicks to Gordon. The wing jumper off target. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
Mavericks trail by 9.
Nikola Jokic. Michael Porter Jr.
32 seconds left to play in the third. Looking to get back on track here. And another basket for Dallas.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Doncic against Murray. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 6.
Yeah, nice. Jokic just stepped up, had some poise there. The shot was under pressure, but I don't think he felt it.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Mavericks. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Up top, Barton, guarded by Powell. And Barton throws it down.
Well, that's an awesome dunk from Will Barton on that possession. You got to be aware of his athleticism sneaking up on you.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
I also love the fact that they've played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Doncic with it. Now defended by Jokic. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Second shot opportunity, and that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Sometimes you do a little extra work, something good comes your way, and Porzingis cleans up that offensive rebound.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. They've led by as many as 11 points. Porter in the corner. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Powell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hardaway passes to Powell. Porzingis looking it over. Here's Doncic. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And Jokic with good timing over there. If he can do it offensively, why not on the D?
And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. So it's the Mavericks now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Here's Porzingis, the offensive rebound.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Murray with it. Hardaway picks him up. Murray against Hardaway. 4 on the shot clock. Murray kicks to Gordon. Over Porzingis. And that one goes long. Mavericks trailed by 6. To the wing on the left. Launches it. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
There's a feel that Porzingis has to the game, and the more comfortable he is in these kind of settings, he'll rack up some assists.
Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
Jamal Murray wants it, and he got it.
And so it's Dallas with it. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Fires top of the key. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Jokic with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Wide open look here for Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Murray. Right wing. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Ball. He's checked in for Gordon. Here's Jokic. A shake. He lays it in. And now an 8-point Denver lead.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. Murray against Doncic. Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. 55 seconds left in the fourth. Barton outside. Murray against Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Barton passes to Murray. Porzingis with the block. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the wing right side. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his second personal
It's going to be on Jokic.
Porzingis, one of those big guys who you don't worry about substituting off the floor late in games. Over an 80% shooter from the line for his career.
Now Murray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Doncic against Murray. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. No problems knocking that one down. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
That was a thing of beauty there. The arc, the release, 3-ball looking good.
Passes it to Hardaway. The 19-foot shot misses the shot. So the Nuggets win it. This was a very, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
in at the center position. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Outside Hardaway. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way. And here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich on the wing. Mitchell with the ball. Back to Bogdanovich. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. O'Neal misses. And Dallas with possession. Powell left side. Got a piece of it. Mitchell with the ball. Outside Conley. Driving in. Shots blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert against Powell. Gobert no good.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
Now here's Porzingis. And that one drops for him.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Gobert. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. Powell pulls it in.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Here's Doncic. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Powell against Bogdanovich. Here's Finney-Smith over Gobert. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Pass to Conley. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Gobert passes to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Gobert up top.
In the first 2 minutes.
Lockdown defense by Porzingis. When he moves his feet to get in position, his length is unbelievable.
And Powell with the stuff.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Mitchell into the lane. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Conley against Doncic. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And here they come. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got his second basket.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
Here's Doncic. The Mavericks rebound. Utah leading. Pass to Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Porzingis with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Inside. Now here's Finney-Smith. To To the paint. Here's Powell. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Nice move. And there's a nice layup by Conley.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Doncic outside to the inside. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Doncic.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
The three from Mitchell. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. So at the end of one quarter of... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. So it's Utah now. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Back to O'Neal. Now here's Bogdanovic. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Shot clock at 3. That shot is good by O'Neal.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Conley against Doncic. Conley passes to Mitchell. And the layup falls. Mitchell's got 6 points.
This guy just gets buckets. Donovan understands his team expects him to score inside.
For 3, Hardaway. Rebound, Utah.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Doncic against Conley. Porzingis in the post. Pass to Powell. Now Doncic. And rejected.
Great awareness by Bogdanovic, working hard to come up with the block.
And he hits it and coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal, defended by Hardaway. The offensive rebound from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. 9 points in the game.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
A line change here for Utah.
First team foul. Jazz substitution.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Doncic outside. Porzingis. It's good on the putback.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
For Utah, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Clarkson passes to Gay. There's 1:34 left to play in the half. Down low. Here's Ingles. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Jazz lead by 7. Now Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. It's Powell on the wing. The shot comes out, and Utah will come the other way. Here's Gay. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. On the wing, Clarkson. Over Finney-Smith. 5 on the clock. Here's Gay. And he buries his first look.
They're really working the paint now.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Launches it. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by Porzingis. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Back to Clarkson. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Whiteside's gotten his first points in this one.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Left side, Porzingis. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And he lobs it up. Tipped. Whiteside, the pass to Gay. Now Clarkson. And so it's Utah up by a. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Utah. Found themselves in a close game in the first. They led by 2 after the first. Thanks for joining.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Maxi Kleber out there with Moses Brown. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Reggie Bullock, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Brown passes to Brown. Stolen by Whiteside.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he sees the man's going to kick the ball out. Wow. I mean, that was great anticipation.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
Out to Kleber. Shoots over Whiteside. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. And here's Clarkson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. On the wing, Clarkson. 6 to shoot. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Kleber passes to Brunson. The layup off target.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Brunson. And he banks in the layup.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Clarkson with the ball. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Oni. Inside. Kicks it out to Clarkson. From deep, Kay. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
This is the confidence Rudy has in himself, looking to score as soon as he gets the rock.
Clarkson against Brunson. Pass to Bullock. To the right side. Down low. There's the steal. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Whiteside. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. Whiteside's gotten his second bucket of the game. Outside Brunson. Into the lane. Drops in the layup for two. You had the chance to play under some terrific coaches, Smitty. How influential is good coaching on a team's success?
They really go hand in hand, B.A. The coach sets the tone for the whole team, and strong leadership leads to strong play out on the floor and likely a lot of wins.
Gay, the pass to Whiteside. Uses the glass on the layup. Whiteside's got 6 points.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Brown. All sorts of time. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Oni. To the inside. And Whiteside with the bucket on the assist by Ingles. Whiteside's got 6 points in the quarter. Clarkson on the double team. Here's Bullock. No good from outside.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back. Flying high, Gay at one time had a 40-inch vertical.
For Dallas, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Outside Brunson. There's the drive. That one falls. 6 points for him. 36 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Oni. Back to Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. The shot by Oni, no good. Back to Clarkson. Takes it inside, and he slams it in one-handed.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. It hasn't. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
To the paint. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And Powell with the stuff.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Back to O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Over Powell. Gobert, no good.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
The shot's good. Finney-Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. To the inside. Mitchell. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. Conley against Doncic. And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind. What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And he's able to get it back. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer, no good. The Mavericks have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Hardaway, no good. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Pass to O'Neal. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter here. And that one's good from Conley.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
Outside Porzingis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Another thing I've noticed is their work on the offensive glass. Creating extra opportunities has been the key.
Pass to Mitchell. He takes it in. That shot missing. Great D that time from Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Porzingis with it. Defended by Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
It's blocked by Gobert.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
Now Finney-Smith, and there's the drive.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes a first.
Second team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks.
And that's good as he hits both shots. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Gobert with it. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Donovan Mitchell.
Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better.
There's 6 seconds left in the final quarter. And here's Doncic outside. Off target with the shot.
Love how seriously Conley takes his defense, closing out on shooters whenever he's
courtside. Hey, Dave.
Thank you.
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Hardaway, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons, Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. Back to Doncic. Powell in the high post. And the shot falls short this time. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Booker and a little bit of cat and mouse. Smart enough to know when it's better to pull up.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. Doncic looking it over. And the layup falls.
Luka Doncic.
6'7", 230 pounds. Luka Doncic is a load in the painted area.
Paul against Doncic. Booker outside. The 3. The shot off that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Ball against Doncic. Powell kicks to Doncic. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Booker with no one around sinks the triple. Booker's got 6 points.
Well, if Booker is in three-point territory, the defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
Down low, here's Hardaway. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Crowder. Porzingis with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Paul passes to Booker. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Paul penetrating. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Now the pass to Powell. Crowder with the steal. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. And here's Booker from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Fast break, Dallas. Crowder with the steal. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. And Crowder slams it in.
Well, it's his motor that makes him such an effective offensive rebounder. Jay Crowder is going to play hard.
51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And stolen by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Passes it to Bridges. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. Nice move. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Powell pulls it in. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Doncic right side. Here's Porzingis. Doncic. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Suns, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. As you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament, but that quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin, and the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season, and that kind of drama is so captivating. Well, this is a decent free throw shooter, and where Powell could help himself is getting to the line a little bit more.
Suns trail by 4. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Paul, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Back to Doncic. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Porzingis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Outside Crowder. Pass to Bridges. To end the run. They grab their own miss. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Back to Ayton. Shoots over Powell. That one a little long. Mavericks leading by 6. And with Ayton, one area of his game that's always been elite, Doris, his work and rebound.
Yeah, there's no question. As good as advertised. He is a double-double machine. And think about it. He is not even at his prime yet.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. For 3, Booker gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Porzingis. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Ball against Doncic. Booker outside. Takes a 3. And the Suns get it back. That shot, no good. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Leading by 5.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Paul with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Paul kicks to Booker. drains the three-pointer. Booker's got a pair of triples in the second down for the Suns.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his third personal
Really no
foul.
idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Back to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
On the wing, Booker. Back to Paul. And he drives in. Tries again. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Ayton.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Doncic passes to Powell. Back to Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Ball against Doncic. Finney-Smith. It's a hand on it. Porzingis on the foul. Porzingis has got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Ball against Doncic. The pass to Crowder. Over Doncic. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. To the paint. Here's Powell. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, this is where Dwight Powell is in his element. All of those physical abilities coming to bear on the interior. Nicely done. What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
And so it's Dallas with their lead.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Goodness. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. And they kept it close, trailing by at the most.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd.
That's his first.
Maxi Kleba is out there with Moses Brown. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Brown in at the 3. And he sinks the second. Here's Brunson. The dish now to Bullock. Passes it to Kleba. Here's Brown, guarded by McGee. Here's Brunson. Hits the layup in for the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint. And the point guard, Jalen Brunson, I played against his father, Rick, for many years. And the young fella showing he might have what it takes to improve on his old man.
And that's coming from you, who knows a little something about father-son point guard duos. Maybe Cole will have a chance to do the same, young sir.
Ouch. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Here's Kleba. The shot comes out, and Phoenix the other way now. Now here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pushing it up. Brown with it. Now guarded by Payne. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. 90 seconds now into the second half. Brown kicks to Bullock. That's tipped. Stolen by McGee. Now Shaman. Pass to Johnson. To the inside. McGee. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Pass to Kleba. Back to Brunson. Knocks down the 10-footer. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Now here's Payne. Brunson covering. Johnson dishes to Payne. 5 to shoot. Shamet the pass to Kaminsky. Over Kleba. Kaminsky misses. Mavericks leading by 5. The kick out to Brown. Back to Bullock. And there's the pass to Brown. McGee against Brown. It's hauled in by the Suns. There's 1:54 left in the third. Payne looking around. Passes to Kaminsky. Here's Shamet. And here is Johnson. It's hauled in by Brown.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Suns trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now here's Brunson. Payne covering. Brunson no good. Suns have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Kaminsky finds Shamet. For the tie. Can't hit that one. Mavericks leading by 3. Here's Kleba. Another shot. Feeds it to Brown. Brunson with a clean look. Drills it from outside. Brunson's got 7 points. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
Back to Payne. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. Payne's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Brunson with it, and McGee picks him up defensively. Brunson the pass to Brown. And it's Bullock in the corner. 5 on the clock. Shamet with the steal. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Mavericks lead by 3. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's critical.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And that one's good. Doncic.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
All finds Booker. To the middle. Here's Crowder. Ayton trying to break free. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Crowder.
I'll tell you this, Jay Crowder is one tough cookie. This guy won't be deterred by the defense.
Dallas calls timeout. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
Thanks, David. Paul looking over the floor. Booker in the corner. And they go to the intentional foul.
Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Ayton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Here's Finney Smith. 2 free throws. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Bragg indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the court.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Crowder against Doncic. Here's Finney Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Finney Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
A nice shot by Booker.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Doncic against Paul. Hardaway kicks to Powell. Doncic against Paul. And the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
Bridges misses.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Here's Finney Smith. Out to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Gigantic shots like that have to help Powell's confidence. Quality look.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Booker to tie it up. It's rebounded by Dallas. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I know that he can make the perimeter jump shot, but I really like it when Porzingis is taking it inside and making the defense deal with all that size. He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Booker outside. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
Paul against Doncic. Paul passes to Ayton. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basketball.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Paul against Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Lets it go with the 3. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. Ball outside. The pass to Ayton. To the paint. Here's Booker. It's tipped.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks. Rises up and sends it back.
Ball, no one around him. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's a statement from Chris Paul. He understands game is in the balance. It's my time.
Doncic against Paul. Count.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith. Can't connect. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
From their starters. But Clark, tonight, it should be a different story.
Yeah, both of these sides, BA, call on their reserves early and often and have great trust and confidence in what they provide. There's a lot of firepower at the end of both of these benches.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Denver, on the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Bol in at the power forward position. The open shot, Doncic. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Pass to Porter. Back to Murray. The 3 ball. Jokic passes to Murray. Barton outside. There's the drive. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Running with purpose. Whenever Barton gets a lane right to the rim, he's going to rise up with power and throw it down.
Here's Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Murray passes to Jokic. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Doncic against Murray. Right side, Hardaway. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
So it's Denver now. Now Barton. Outside Porter. Back to Barton. From downtown. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Barton's got 5.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Your defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Barton against Hardaway. And Barton gets it to go. 7 points in the game.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Now here's Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Powell. He can't get it to go. Now Denver takes it the other way. Outside Murray. Back to Porter. And here's Murray. Up and over Doncic. Porter. And the tip in on the offensive boards.
Always good to see the young fella Porter Jr. outwork the opposition on the glass that time.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Finney-Smith with it. Back to Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Pass to Bowl. Now Murray. And they double up Murray. The Nuggets need to get one up. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break.
Jamal Murray. That's his first personal foul.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
You know, as good as Porzingis has been, I still think he has a lot of room to grow. Not literally, I'm speaking figuratively here. As a rebounder, as a shot blocker, and I think scoring with his back to the basket is another area of growth for him, too.
Now here's Murray. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Soft touch off the glass.
Doncic, such a difficult matchup. Too big for a guard, too skilled for most wings. Luka is simply a problem in capital letters, exclamation point.
Doncic against Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
It's all tied in Denver. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Murray and Barton, the guards. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Bowl in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Burke. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
You know, watching Murray develop over the last 5 years and change, I tell you what he's doing really well and a much better job of is letting the game come to him, not forcing, just being ready to step into whatever is needed.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Doncic on the wing, defended by Murray. Hardaway, the pass to Powell. He takes it in. Rebound by the Nuggets. And Clark, listening to Murray talk about his upbringing, he said, I grew up very disciplined.
Yeah, it's obvious in how he plays, B.A. He studied Kung Fu as a kid, so you know that helps with your calmness. Learned to meditate early, so he's got a real presence and centeredness about him. His dad would make him do push-ups in the snow to increase his pain tolerance and that mental toughness.
Pass to Powell. Hardaway with it. He's guarded by Barton. Barton with a steal. Porter in the post. Outside Murray. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Mavericks ball.
The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Doncic. Six on the shot clock. The rebound by Murray.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
They get it again. So it'll be 2 free throws, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Pass to Porzingis. The putback. Porter pulls it in. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Jokic finds Barton. Back to Jokic. Here's Bull to the middle. Outside for Porter. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s. Oh, you know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Doncic against Murray. Porzingis passes to Powell. Burke on the wing. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Up top, Brown, covered by Jokic. Here's Barton, and the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
Yeah, his court awareness and feel. Jokic is incredible in those areas. I mean, he sees the floor extremely well for a big guy.
Pass to Brown. 13 feet out. And too long on the shot.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
You know, that's the athleticism we refer to when we talk about Porter Jr. I mean, he gets to the bucket with ease.
Here's Brunson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Kleber against Murray. Here's Jokic. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And the 3-pointer goes. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter. Outside Murray. Blocked. It's been all about Nikola. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, some incredible work in this one by Nikola Jokic. He ended up with 15 points. Thanks for joining.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court right now for Dallas. They've got Reggie Bullock, Maxi Kleber out there with Moses Brown. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Brown in at the 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Here's Rivers. Down low. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer. He loves throwing it down.
Brunson passes to Brown. Back to Brunson. Kleba outside. Pass to Bullock. 4-3. Denver grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Morris against Brunson. Now here's Gordon.
Nuggets foul. Aaron Gordon. That's his first personal foul.
For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Inside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Kleba. Here's Brown. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Brown's got his first basket.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Here's Morris. Up and in on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Pass to Bullock. Brown with it. Tries again. Gordon pulls it in. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Morris outside. Here's Rivers. And it's all from three-point range. Back to Brown. Here's Bullock. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Shoots from the right block. Oh, nice shot by Brown. The Nuggets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Rivers. To the middle. Here's Najee. Brown with the block.
2 minutes.
Right side Brown.
2 minutes.
Brown passes to Brown. The three-pointer off the mark. Denver in the lead. To the inside. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Dozier. 4 on the clock. Here's Najee. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Mavericks with some changes.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now Powell. Here's Doncic. Guarded by Morris. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 8.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Rivers. Defended by Hardaway.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Doncic with it. Give him 8 points now. Outside Finney-Smith. Porzingis in the post. Powell. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Dallas ball.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Doncic. Back to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Nuggets ahead, up 4. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Bol in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Murray achieved something that may never be repeated in NBA history. I mean, he scored 50 points in a game without attempting a single free throw. Almost seems like that would be an impossible feat. It really is. I mean, that's a pretty unique way to get half a hundred.
To the paint. Here's Powell. He can't get that one to fall. Now Denver takes it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Barton, the pass to Porter. Barton outside. Right wing. Here's Jokic. And it's good. 2 points. And now it's a 9-point Nugget lead.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. And stolen by Jokic. They push it up 4 on 3. Pass to Bol. Lots of room. That's good on the jumper. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Denver.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Another thing they've been able to do since the very beginning of this game is score points off turnovers, and lots of them.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Powell with it. Will it go? And Powell with the stuff.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
Outside Murray. Pass to Bol. Drives to the hoop. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Doncic passes to Powell. Now Hardaway. Releases. And it's Doncic missing. For Denver, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Pass to Porter. Lets it fly. Powell with a steal. Down low. Doncic with the bucket.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
From deep, Jokic. Porzingis grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Drains the triple.
Boy, shots like this prove Doncic has the ability to be a major threat from there, expanding his game.
Doncic against Murray. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. It's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Doncic passes to Powell. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Now Doncic, defended by Murray. Pulls it. Doncic, no good. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Barton, the pass to Murray. And here's Porter.
Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up by 9.
You know, as a youth player, Porter's talent was undeniable. Unquestionable, really, but he suffered through some injuries. He didn't get a lot of time on the court in college, and he entered the 2018 draft with a lot to prove.
Doncic up top, defended by Murray. Again, Doncic missing. And here's Denver. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And here's Porter. Up and over Doncic. The Nuggets with another miss.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Porzingis. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
At this distance, Kristaps Porzingis is more than comfortable. I mean, he's got such a nice high release and a really soft, beautiful touch.
Now Murray. So the Nuggets win it, even early on. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Now, here is O'Neal. Conley scanning the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Doncic against Conley. Hardaway from outside. Gobert pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Down low. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Doncic outside. Inside. Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now here's Conley. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. To the paint. Goes back up. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. From deep. The Mavericks rebound. Outside Hardaway. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
Pass to Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Now, here's Doncic. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
Well, Luka has options all over the floor. He's a versatile shooter who can utilize the mid-range.
Mitchell wide open, and the 3 ball is good. Mitchell's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now, here's Doncic.
2 minutes.
Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Here's Mitchell. Leaves it up and in off the pretty assist. And that's now 7 points for Donovan Mitchell.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Doncic looking it over Gobert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
In Europe, Doncic spent a lot of time as a primary ball handler. You see the craftiness there in terms of drawing fouls. And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Now here is Conley. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Here's Finney Smith. O'Neal with the rebound. Utah leading by 5. Mitchell in the corner. To the inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich.
Grown man strength right there by Rudy Gobert. Fending off the defense on the way up.
Doncic outside. Out to Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Conley gets the bucket.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate. Playing smart basketball.
Doncic against Conley. Stolen by Conley. Shot game clock separated by 5. Back to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. For 3, Mitchell. They get the rebound. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Takes the 3.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to...
And so it's Utah in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5 spot.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Porzingis. That one off the back iron and out. Jazz leading by 9. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Now, here is O'Neal. He has 5. Pass to Bogdanovich. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Doncic. Here's Finney Smith. A second chance effort. The pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, that's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Conley into the lane. Doncic with the steal. Fast break Dallas. Here's Powell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Porzingis. Brown comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Gay passes to Oni. Brunson against Gay. Pass to Oni. No good. And it's Dallas the other way. Pass to Brown. He had stolen by Ingles. Gay inside. Kleber on him. The Jazz with another miss. Mavericks trail by 3.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Oni passes to Whiteside. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Brown's checked in.
Moses Brown.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Mavericks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
Gay outside to end the cold streak. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
A really solid shooter once he gets to the line. And Rudy Gay has gotten to the line a lot in his career.
Rudy Gay hits them both.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
Utah's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Oni passes to Ingles. Here's Clarkson. He's guarded by Bullock. Pocket 6. This is it to Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert. Open man makes the right basketball play.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Brown.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
On deep, Gay, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
From the get-go, it was Utah that came out strong. At one point, they had a 9-point. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Oni in at the point guard position. That's the group right now for Utah. And it's Ingles off the drive. He dishes it to Gay. Now the pass to Oni. Now here's Ingles. Nice ball movement by Utah. Yep, it counts.
I like that play by Joe Ingles. Doesn't have anything he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there. Pass to Brown. From the arc. Utah with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
His wingspan is 7'7". Whiteside using all of it there.
And here's Brunson. Gay with the block. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Oni passes to Gay. Over to the wing. Pass to Oni. And there's another one for the Jazz.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
Brunson kicks to Bullock. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Kleba. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. After Kleba. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Ingles kicks to Clarkson. Back to Ingles. They get a hand on it. Clarkson on the wing. Kicks it out to Gay. Good on the triple. And now an 8-point Utah lead.
And that's just a good-looking shot. Gay's always had a good-looking jumper.
Runs in the pass to Cleveland. And the call on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Nobody near Gay. Whiteside kicks to Gay. Passes it to Oni. Ingles against Brown. Second chance shot. They shoot again. Whiteside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's the Mavericks on the break. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Brown.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Inside. Here's Ingles. Takes it off the glass.
Nice job by Ingles. Competes hard, tough. He's a glue guy. He helps keep this team together.
Brunson scanning the floor. And then Brown with the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Gay passes to Whiteside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on. And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The pass to Oni. Hardaway against Clarkson. Now the dish to Gay. Back to Clarkson. All alone. Porzingis with the rebound. Powell finds Doncic. Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 6 points.
And when he's knocking down the triple, pack it up. There's nothing you can take away from Luka.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks ahead, up 1. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center. Here's Bogdanovich. And here's Conley outside. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Pass to Hardaway. And he converts the layup. Hardaway has got the lead up to 3 now for the man.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
To the paint, Powell with the steal. Hardaway passes to Finney-Smith. Misses the 3. Finney-Smith's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. Good on the shot.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Doncic with it. Outside, Porzingis. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. No good that time. Conley against Doncic. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Dallas.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And the dunk by Powell.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Gobert. Out to Conley. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. To tie it up. He doesn't hit that one.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Passes it to Mitchell. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell outside. Gobert trying to get open. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket for Mitchell.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Back to Doncic. This one for 3. He can't get it to go. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Mitchell. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic left side. RD by Bogdanovich. Jazz have gone 2 of 7 from the field, and it's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Here's Mitchell. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Hardaway Jr. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Drives to the hoop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Porzingis. That's his first personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical. Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one. And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
For 3, Mitchell. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Gobert with the block. One-on-one fast break. O'Neal from long range. That one, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Doncic with it. Now defended by Gobert.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Porzingis passes to Pop. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltender.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block. Listen to the reaction of the fans after that call.
For three, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Dallas. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. Launches a three. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.